Hey guys, welcome to sportsreview.com. I'm Natalie Rydstrom. I've got two guests today, as always, because it's our best bets across European football. But obviously, there's only got the Premier League that starts on Monday, obviously Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So we are going to run through those matches instead. So I've got Alex from Need for Tips, and we've got a new guest. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, good afternoon. Santa is coming to town today, and this is the tipster from Lapland.
How are you at betting, Santa? I thought you were more in the gift industry rather than the betting industry. But so you're a secret bettor, are you, Santa?
Yes, and sometimes, well, a good bet is like a gift.
All right, awesome stuff. Listen, we're going to kick off. So first match, Arsenal versus West Brom. Arsenal heavy favourites here, obviously a must win for them. Alex, what's your tip here?
Given the fact that I like a lot how West Brom is performing lately, it doesn't matter their ups and downs. They are a very good team in the attack. Arsenal is conceding a lot, so for me, both teams to score at an odd of 2.05 with Betfair.
Yeah, that's my bet as well, actually. Both teams to score and get some great odds for that 1.95. Santa, what are you going for?
I have to say that after the two defeats that Arsenal had here at home, I really think that they will have a very strong entry. Even the West Brom, well, they are doing well. I think that at home, Arsenal will come back. A small value, not on the handicap, but on half-time, full-time market. Coral is paying around 2.0 for a team that is priced around 135. It's a very good odds. Around evens to see Arsenal half-time, full-time. So I think it deserves a small bet there.
Yeah. Somebody saying here, Gary Colbert, West Brom plus a goal. I think that could be pushing it. I don't know. I don't know what the odds are for that one, but would anybody play that one?
That should be close to 2.3 if I'm not in error. I think that doesn't worth it. Arsenal should win the game. It's very important. They come from a really bad defeat, letting Man City turn around on such important game for them. So I would stick with Arsenal win. And I think they're going to win the first half. It's at home. They really need to bounce back now.
2.75 is West Brom plus one.
All right. Chelsea, Bournemouth. Obviously, Chelsea powering through the Premier League. You can actually bet them to win the Premier League right now, 1.8. Their odds are low, though, 1.4. Obviously, these odds with Pinnacle, we're powered by Pinnacle. Now, I previewed this match with Bernardo yesterday. Absolutely loved his tip, and it was Chelsea and the under 3.5 goals, 2.3. Obviously, Chelsea have got like a trend at the moment. Last three matches have been won 1-0. So there's value also to play Chelsea to win to 0, 2.4. But that bet Chelsea in the under 3.4 obviously says if we do see a goal from Bournemouth or not. I think that's an awesome bet. So I know that's your bet, Bernardo. What are you going for, Alex?
I'm going directly with the under 3 goals on the Asian handicap at 1.75. I will not combine that with the winners market. I think it's a safer bet from my point of view. Chelsea are without Costa and without Kante. I think that they are the key players this season for Chelsea. So I'm staying away from the winners market. Under 3 goals for me.
Okay. All right. Anything else to add, Bernardo? Or that's still your bet, isn't it?
Yes, Santa gonna stay with that bet, bet of Bernardo. I think that it's really good. Chelsea to win and under 3.5 goals. It's a lot safer. I also like the one. It's a little on the same page because the cost is out, so Chelsea will have less firepower. But I think that 1.4, 1.40 something. It's still good for a parlay. Even Alex is out of the game. I think that they will win. It can be a narrow win, like 1-0, something like that. Is what I expect from Chelsea here.
Yeah. Okay. Manchester United, Sunderland. Manchester United heavy favourites on their turf, 1.25. Haven't lost a match in 8. Sort of picking up the pace here. They're still in 6th. This is a must-win for them. Sunderland, though, very poor team facing relegation, very poor scorers as well on the road. Only 4 road goals. The bet out, with 2 bets I'm looking at, Manchester United to win to 0. 1.91, and then the second one is Manchester United minus 1.5. Get that for 1.7. Bernardo, or sorry, Santa, what do you like here?
The under is good on that one. Essentially, I expect Man United to win, but at this price, I think that doesn't worsen the risk. As you said, Sunderland didn't score many on the road. Man United is better up in the front, but well, they come back from 3 wins in a row. And it's very important for them to win on this Boxing Day, to at least to try to reach the spots above them. And I'm not expecting many goals, so under 3.0, 190 something, 192, 193. For me, it's a good bet here.
All right, the under 3. Alex, what do you like?
I think that they will win, and I think that they will do it from halftime. I didn't check the odds because I didn't choose this game, but I think that Manchester United to win time has a really good odd, and I will say to you now, 1.7. I think that it's a bet to take at 1.7 to win Manchester United to win halftime, full time.
Okay, what about Zlatan to score?
Zlatan to score, yeah, it's a way of to think this game, but I think that the odds are not passing 1.7, so it's a little bit risky. Zlatan to score anytime in the match. Zlatan to score first, I think that they have 2.6, 2.7.
Yeah. Next here, Sunderland plus 2 goals. If you're not expecting many goals, Bernardo, would that be something that you would take?
Yes, that is something that I would take, but that it's below my line. I think that, well, it's good for an accumulator, for example. It's the kind of odd that I could use, for example, with a double with Chelsea to win, because it's odd below the odds, that the range that I like. But yeah, Sunderland plus 2. I'm not expecting a high scoring game. However, the under 3.0 for me is better than that Sunderland plus 2. Because I'm not expecting Sunderland to score. So that under 3.0, for me, it's a better approach than Sunderland 2.0 and at higher odds. And protect me in case of, for example, a 3-0, my bet is void and that one is lost. And and the price has also a difference of 40%. So it's a big difference.
Yeah. Watford versus Crystal Palace. Interesting match this, obviously, because Crystal Palace have just lost their manager. So it'd be interesting to see what the team we're going to see on Monday. My bet, though, is for this. I'm sort of leaning towards the Watford win, but I think I'm just going to play this straight up, both teams to score. Alex, what do you like here?
Yeah, when you change the manager, always the first match is crucial for the players. They will show what they are capable of. They will need to catch the first 11 for the new manager to see them and stuff like that. So yeah, both teams to score. It's a way to play this game, but also I like the over 2.5 goals. Either you can play simple, either you can combine both bets.
Yeah. What about you, Santa? What are you going for?
Exactly the same. Exactly the same as Alex. Both teams to score is good, 183, and the over 2.5, 213 is also a good bet. It's true that Palace without coach will travel to Watford, but I think that the approach will be very similar to the games that they play with teams of the same level, and normally those games are giving an over. Of course, that if I had to choose a winner's market, I would be on Watford side here, even being being a game after a resignation of the coach, as Alex said, normally is important for the players. But if I had to choose a side, I would choose the home side here.
Yeah. Now, Burnley versus Middlesbrough. Now, I noticed on our sheet that nobody had picked a tip for this match. Why is that?
I think it's very hard to predict. A small value on Burnley plus 0.25. I think that they should be favorites on the game. But, well, I can't say it's a huge bet because is always difficult to. It's very level the game. I just think that Burnley should be favored. So, in my opinion, we have some value to play against the bookmakers here. So to 1.77 plus 0.25, it's still a good bet, or even a draw no bet, because well, this is kind of game that has also a big chance of a draw. But I'm not brave enough to take it straight. But I think that it can end like that, in a draw. Yeah,
I'm totally with you on that one as well. Burnley, different animal at home than they are on the road. 5 home wins, 0 road wins. But Middlesbrough pick up a lot of draws on the road. So I definitely think to sort of cover yourself in case of a draw, which could be quite likely, but they do struggle on the road. Alex, what do you like here, or you're just
giving the fact that they lost home only with the City and with Arsenal, okay, and at the beginning of the season with Swansea, they did incredible results. They won with Liverpool, they won with Everton, with Crystal Palace. I think that they are a power when we are talking about games on their turf. So I like a lot Bernardo's Santa's tip.
All right. Moving on. Leicester versus Everton. Obviously, no Jamie Vardy there for Leicester. Could be a sort of a crucial player missing. Leicester, again, a different animal. They cannot win on the road at present, but they've got 4 home wins. Leicester at 2.5. I'm sort of leaning on the Leicester win, shall I say? But I think I'm going to take both teams to score 1.71. Everton are a little bit sort of like hard to predict right now. You know, you wouldn't be surprised if they did sort of pull out this mighty win, but then they may not. So that's for the reason I'm staying out of the outright. Both teams to score is my bet. What are you going for, Santa?
Well, I like very much both teams to score too. The odds already dropped a little bit, so that's the reason why you can't find it close to 1.8. But I think they are still valuable. As you said, Leicester, Vardy is out. Is very important on the offensive line, but I think they have plenty of other values like Musa, for example, on the bench, which has a lot of capabilities. And the biggest problem of Leicester on this game, and possible one of the reasons I think that we don't have many value play on their side, is the 2 defenders that are also out. That as I remember in Port, when they play with their bench defend, well, they took 5 goals. So I think that Lukaku can score on this game and a couple. So I prefer to be on both teams to score and also on over 2.5 on this game.
Okay, all right. Swansea. Did I ask you, sorry, Alex, what your bet is for this match?
I love the over 2.5. Without those 2 defenders and with Everton that showed a little bit better in the last match with Liverpool. It's true that most of the match they defended. I don't think that is the case when they are playing with the Leicester. I think that they will go there to fight for the 3 points. And I think that Leicester will have a problem without the 2 key defenders, plus without Vardy. In the attack, they have other options, but in the defense, the players that they have on the bench, Leicester, I mean, are not on the same quality level with the ones from the first 11.
All right. Swansea versus West Ham, and somebody's just asking as well. Please, could you ask Santa anything about tonight's Portuguese matches? I am going to ask Santa. He may have something in his sack for us, but you'll have to wait until the end. Swansea versus West Ham. Swansea 2.6, West Ham 2.8, for all 3.5. Remember, we're powered by Pinnacle. I don't know where to go on this one. What are you going to go for, Santa?
Well, this is a game that I'm going to pass. Essentially, well, when I look it for on the winners market and also on the over-under, well, I can't find many value. Very tricky to me. So it's one of those that I have to say skip.
Yeah. What about you, Alex? Do you agree?
It's one of the 2 matches that I'm skipping totally. I don't like it at all. I don't know. It's really weird match with West Ham with a lot of injuries and players that they are missing. Swansea with a lot of up and downs, either home, either away. I don't know. It's a pass totally. No bet for me.
All right, so yeah, find a different match. Listen, sometimes saying pass can be a really good tip too. Hull versus Manchester City, interesting match. Obviously, they are without striker Sergio Aguero, which could infringe on the goals. Must win, obviously, for Man City. What are you going for, Alex?
Minus 1.5 Asian handicap, 1.99 for Manchester City to win, that is. I don't think that Hull should put them problems. I don't think that Hull's players, even though they are playing home, can go at the level of City. City, as you said, with a must win. And if they win, they will approach Liverpool. And they might also overtake Liverpool if Liverpool will have a bad day against Stoke City. So minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap.
Yeah. Somebody's wrote here the Husketeers' worst Santa outfit ever. Well, that's not very nice.
Thank you. Well, I have to say that it's impossible that person will receive a gift this Christmas, of course.
Exactly. Santa, I think you look pretty good.
Thank you, Ned.
Especially with the sunglasses. You're obviously like a tropical Santa.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen a Santa with sunglasses on before.
Yes. With the age, the snow is not doing well to my eyes.
It's all the global warming. It's the global warming now. You're going to have to change your outfit out a little bit. Okay, Liverpool versus Stoke. Obviously, only match on Tuesday now. The matches that we just saw previewed are playing on Boxing Day, Monday. Liverpool are having a very good season. They are the top goal scorers of the Premier League. I believe 41, 17. Yeah, 41. They average about 2.4 goals a match at home. I'm looking at something like Liverpool minus 1.5, something on sort of the goals market. What are you going for, Santa?
Well, for me, it's very tiny as well. Another game that I will have to skip. I think that Liverpool going to win, but well, it's not that they are not playing enough to win their games by a good goal margin. But I think that Stoke here can cause them some problems, and at these odds doesn't worth the risk of the minus 1.5 goals. So sincerely, it's as the City game, it's the kind of game that I will wait for a possible -1.
Okay, all right, interesting. What are you going for, Alex?
I think that we will see goals and Liverpool to win. So my combination of bets is Liverpool to win and the over 2.5, 1.8, 1.9. I think that there is plenty of value if we are looking at the best attack from Premier League. How to say, very good team when they're playing home. They shouldn't have any problems with Stoke. So I think that they can cover on their own the 3 goals line. So Liverpool to win and the over.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Moving on. Final match now. Southampton versus Tottenham. The only match on Wednesday. Interesting match here. It sort of seems like when they play at Saints, Tottenham wins. When they play at Spurs, Saints win. So yeah, but must win, obviously, for Spurs here. I've just got to lean for this match. I'm leaning towards the under 2.5 goals, 1.75. What do you like, Santa?
I agree with you here, Natalie. I think that it can be an under, as bookmakers also 175 below evens. But I'm leaning also on Tottenham, and I think that Tottenham drawn a bet is not a bad bet. I can say it's a huge value because, well, they are not very regular and consistent for me, and in my opinion. But yeah, some value on Tottenham drawn a bet option or Asian handicap +0. It's not a bad approach. Even being on the road, I think that they are much better than Southampton, and at least they won't lose the games, so they will be closer to win it. And at the prices, at the current price, I think that it worth the risk.
Okay, and Alex, over to you. What's your bet?
Away games, Tottenham lost 4 in all the competitions, also in Champions League, also in Premier League, also in the Cup, in the English Cup. So their performance in the away games doesn't say a lot to us in the last period of time. But it's clear that they can score a goal against Southampton. So for me, it's both teams to score at another 1.9.
All right, very nice. Now, Santa, did you say that you may have a Portuguese tip?
Yes, yes. Santa will have one. He will have a Portuguese tip, not for today, but for tomorrow.
Okay.
And well, it's a game between Arouca and Guimarães. Guimarães is a team that we already gave one tip here 2 months ago, I think. It's a very strong team at the moment. They will possibly finish fifth in on the league. They have a very good squad, and they're going to play on the road. Their draw no bet option is now around 1.8, 179 possible, not much more than that. It's a great approach. They are much better than Arouca. Arouca is also on a good row, but should hand by tomorrow night. I think that, well, comparing with Guimarães, that also has their best striker coming to the team, will be very hard to stop them. They are very strong on the road. They are possible one of the best teams in Portugal playing in transition, and when Arouca will need to assume the game, that should be deadly for them. So Guimarães draw no bet option or Asian handicap +0 is the way to go. If you want higher odds, play their money line.
Yeah. All right. Nice one. Thanks for that. Okay, quickly to round it off, 2-team parlay and your banker, Alex.
Before that, I wanted to say 2 matches from today's Serie A matches, Italy, that they will play later in 4 hours or something like that. Torino versus Genova, over 2.5 goals in the match, and I think that Napoli has the first chance against Fiorentina. That only.
Okay. All right. So go on. What's your parlay and banker?
Banker, Arsenal, West Brom, both teams to score. Parlay, Chelsea under 3.5 goals in the match, and Manchester City to win the match. But so this is my two from the parlay.
Okay, and you, Santa.
Well, as the accumulator, the parlay, it's going to be with higher odds this time. It's going to be with both teams to score. Watford versus Palace and Leicester versus Everton. It's a bigger parlay this time. And as a banker, well, I'm going to with the Chelsea and under 3.5.
Yeah.
As you,
yeah.
Natalie.
Yeah, parlay, I would go for the Arsenal win and Chelsea, and then I'm also, my banker is Chelsea and the under 3.5 goals. I really like that bet a lot.
You deserve a gift this year.
I stole that one from you, Bernardo. All right, great stuff, guys. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And listen, I think this is the last time I speak to you until Christmas. So have like a wonderful Christmas.
Yeah,
and
you too.
we'll all talk next week.
Yeah,
have fun.
Yeah, happy Christmas.
You too, Natalie.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you all.
Hopefully, Santa will come also to us this year.
Yeah, I believe he will.
We've been good boys.
I believe. Yes, true. You give a lot during the year. I think that you deserve a big gift too, Alex.
Yeah. All right, guys. Listen, thank you so much, and I'll speak to you next week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.